Hey there, everyone. Welcome to another new comic book day. I just got off work. I'm about ready to head on over to the LCS, pick up some new books, then get a hold of Nick and Matt and see what their pickups were this week. Guys, come along with me. It's going to be fun. Let's do this. Well, that was a fun little trip. I just got done with the comic shop. Ton of books. They surprised me today, and I won't spoil it yet, but when I go over the books here soon, you guys will see this is really cool. The shop really hooked me up today. But let's head home, get a hold of Nick and Matt, and go over our books. All right, guys, we made it back home, and I was able to get a hold of Nick, and he is here to show us his pickups today. Unfortunately, Matt had some prior obligations and couldn't make it, but that's okay. I think Nick and I have it covered tonight because I picked up a lot of books. I don't know about you, Nick, but God Almighty, I got a bunch of books here. How about what was your pickup like? God, I can't even talk right now.
I got a decent amount. I think I probably picked up around 15, 20 comics, somewhere around there. But yeah, it was a decent turnout this week. Probably not, from the sound of it, not as big as what you had. But
well, you'll see soon, because like the comic shop out here, they spoil me. And I walked into something that I can just say, wow, and thank you to the comic book. But let's get right into it, guys. We'll go ahead and we'll start this off. Nick, start us off, brother. What do you got this week?
sounds good. All right, first up for me is Apex Legends Overtime.
Oh, I didn't see that one. Dang.
Yeah, that's issue number 3.
Not like I need
been
more.
picking up. I've been trying to pick up all of the like video game titles.
Oh, okay. Have they been pretty good?
Yeah, I really like it.
All right.
Up next for me is By the Horns number 6, and this is an amazing story. I cannot recommend picking up this run enough, especially now that they announced that it's going to be an ongoing series.
I still got to check it out. I know you rave about it, man. It sounds so good.
Oh man, it is really good. Scout is killing it lately with a lot of their titles. Then I picked up one that you were talking about, from Aftershock, Chicken Devil.
Yes, I'm hoping it's good. Gosh, I hope it's good.
And now I don't know how to pronounce this one. Is this Chimerian, Cimmerian? What is
Chimerian?
Cimmerian?
Chimerian is what I thought it was when I did the video the other night, so I'm hoping that's right. But yeah, you got the Hulk homage cover.
I did, and this one's Beyond the Black River number 1. I think number 2 is the one that I pre-ordered because that's the Thor 337 homage.
Oh, so of course you had definitely pre-ordered that one.
Oh, I pre-ordered the 30 copies or whatever because I wanted the 1 in 30, which is a different variation of the Thor 337 homage.
Oh gosh. Oh, nice. Well, man, that is dedication right there.
Yeah, so I think I'm getting 31 copies.
Nice.
And then I picked up Corset by Scout Comics, and this one is the Prestige Magazine edition. Yeah, I don't know.
Prestige Magazine edition.
Neither me nor the guy at my LCS were able to tell any difference between the two issues other than size.
Okay, well, that's what I would think it would mean. It was been like the prestige size, like the bigger.
Yeah, I mean, it's a magazine size. They had one other issue of the normal copy, but I figured this one, like, they only had one of these, so
that's a sick cover, though.
Might as well
they didn't have any of these at my shop. You didn't see any of these.
It was actually this magazine one's a slightly different color than what's on the actual, like the comic book sized ones.
Hmm.
So I liked this one a little bit better.
Yeah.
Up next, I got Dirtbag Rapture #1.
Oh yes, this book actually sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, and I think this is one of the ones that I am reviewing this week.
Nice.
And then, of course, last book you'll ever read, #3.
Heck yes. I think I'm right. I flipped through it at the shop. I think I'm right in my theory.
Yeah. All right. And then another comic that I have been absolutely loving. I mean, they only had one issue so far, but I'm hoping the issue #2 of Last Fight Out is just as good as the first one.
Yep.
But
Yep.
yeah, that story is just amazing.
Told our viewers how much you were looking forward to it.
Oh yeah. And then issue #3, The Me You Love in the Dark.
This, yes.
Mighty Morphin #12.
This is about ready to pop off.
Yeah. Nice House on the Lake #5.
Heck yeah, be covered.
Night of the Cadillacs #1.
The one I didn't see.
It's another Scout Comics.
You just almost got a Scout shipment, and like the one out here just completely missed it.
Yeah. Well, they remember it's that whole thing where you can buy it from, you can order it from either Diamond or Penguin or something.
Right.
Like there's two different companies that they distribute through, and like you could get it 5 weeks late or 3 weeks late or on time, depending on who you get it from.
Nice.
And then from AWA Upshot, I got Out #1. This is another one of the books that I will be reviewing this week.
Put that on my list. Forgot that one. Actually, I didn't need to start making
then
lists.
another Scout Comics. I got Snatched #2.
Something about that cover.
Dude, this cover is awesome.
Oh my god.
Then I always have Star Trek getting pulled. I got every Star Trek being pulled. This is year 5. I really like the year 5 series. It's fun.
Yeah.
And then, of course, always have to have Star Wars getting pulled. I got Star Wars Adventures, Ghosts of Vader's Castle. This one is Danger on Dagobah.
This one actually looks pretty good. I did flip through that.
Yeah. And then Star Wars High Republic Adventures.
I do like that cover.
Yeah. They had the 1 in 10 incentive, but I mean it's the same dude on the cover. There's not like anything special about it, so I just picked up this one. But that is it for me.
Nice, dude. You got some really awesome pickups, and I already made another list here because I forgot all those books. But either way, that is freaking awesome. Well, for my pickups this week, I got Human Remains #1. This is
Nice.
They didn't have any more at the shop last week, and so they were able to track me down one. So I got that today. Happy to really dive into that. I heard it's really good. Definitely had to pick up The Last Book You'll Ever Read. And this one's a little beat up. I'm a little bummed about it, but I'll have to try and find another copy. But it's the only one they had at the shop. I don't know if people are really just into this book that much and picked them all up, but at least I'm lucky I got that one.
Not getting it pulled?
No, I haven't yet. I should just tell them to pull it, but I haven't yet. But this one I saw on the shelf. I didn't know necessarily too much about it, but it looked interesting. It's called A Righteous Thirst for Vengeance.
I'm trying to think. Did that come out last week?
I don't know. This wasn't here or at the shop last week. I saw it there, and it looked interesting, so picked it up.
Yeah.
Definitely had to pick up Dirtbag Rapture. Like, this is just crazy.
Dude, it sounds amazing.
It sounds amazing. Just on a drug trip, and wow. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting read this week. Another interesting read. Chicken Devil. I'm really hoping this one's good. Definitely.
Dude, it has to be.
It has to be.
Just from the cover, it has to be good.
I'm hoping. Cross fingers. Come on, comic gods. But Me You Love in the Dark. I've been loving this. Scotty Young is killing it. I can't wait to see what goes on in this issue. This book I am excited for too. I was excited from the first issue, so this one definitely Has me intrigued. We had to go with Dark Days #2, and it's got that first cover appearance of Miles Morales in the Venom Carnage suit.
Nice.
Then had to go with Batman 14, continuing Tiny N's run. Cool cover. I did pick up the incentive for Star Wars High Republic Adventures.
Oh, I didn't even see that one. The one I'm talking about is the little dude, like upside down.
Oh, I
It
didn't
was the
see
one
that
in
one.
10 incentive.
I do have this one too, so I did pick up that one.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
like that's cover A. I didn't even see that one.
yeah, this one they had a few of these just in with these, so I was like, yeah, I'll pick them up. Also picked up more Star Wars, Vader's Castle.
Yeah.
Got to go with that Luke cover.
Which one is that?
This one,
Beware the Bog
Beware
Beast.
the Bog Beast. Yeah, this is
The
Vader's.
one I have is Danger of Dagobah. Is that not the same one?
This is #3. This is him in the polls.
Is that cover B?
Yeah, cover B.
I didn't even see that cover.
Yeah.
I would have totally picked up both if I had seen that one.
Oh, well, I think they have plenty more at the shop. If you need, I'll try and snag you one.
Yeah.
And then this one I'm really excited for. You picked it up as well. Mighty Morphin. This is really going to start popping off here soon. I think this issue is really going to kick some stuff off because we're kind of coming to the point where Zordon is going to have to make some crazy tough decisions. So it's going to be interesting to see the Eltarians and what they do. Well, I kind of have an idea of what they're going to do. So can't wait to read that. And then, of course, Nice House on the Lake. Loving this story, guys. Tiny and amazing. Get on this book. It's so much fun. And yeah, I'll be reading this probably right after this video. But to get to my other books that I picked up, and really it's just one book, but it's a run of it. The comic shop, Eddie over at the comic shop, really cool. There's so many cool guys over there. Shout out to the comic shop, the guys over at the Comic Bug. You guys are amazing. You guys make this hobby so much fun, and you guys run an amazing store. June, amazing store. Thank you. Anyway, but thank you, Eddie, for pulling these for me. He knows I'm a big Tinian fan, and so he actually called me up and told me that he would have something for me today. And it was a run of like one of Tinian's first books that he did called The Woods.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and they're all first prints. I hadn't even heard about this book, so I gotta.
Dude, that's sick.
Yeah, get some new bag and boards, but looks like it's issue 1 through 26.
Wow.
So yeah, I can't thank you guys enough. Thank you, Eddie. Thank you, Comic Bug. Like, these guys are awesome. So pick these up today. I don't have to go through all these covers because, you know, another 26 books it'd take me a minute. But I'm hoping this book is good. I'm expecting it to be with James Tynion. Who knows? Maybe I'll have to throw out some reviews on this read.
Yeah, it looks like you only need 10 more issues to complete the whole run.
Oh, really? Did you look it up?
Yep, 36 issues.
10 issues. All right, not bad. Okay, I'll have to start tracking these down. These look like they're in great condition. I'm really excited to read these.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, just need to throw some new bags and boards. But that does it for my pickups this week. Man, it was awesome. Awesome week for comics. It always is, it seems like. They just keep getting better and better. Can't wait for next week. But we'll go ahead and we'll move over to our next segment because we're going to try and keep this fairly short this week. But we're going to go into the segment that we call Let's Chat. And it's the segment that we basically just go out and we talk about a couple comic book and nerd news that we heard throughout the week. And we thought that these 3 news articles would actually be something really cool to talk about. And the first one is Marvel has announced a line of comic homage covers coming really soon, if I remember correctly. I'll throw it over to you, Nick, because this was one that you picked up on.
Yeah. So they are starting in January. So January 5th, they have 3 issues coming out, and that's an AF-15 homage for Amazing Spider-Man 85, and then Venom #4 is going to be an ASM 300 homage. And X Lives of Wolverine #1 is going to be an Incredible Hulk 181 homage. And then
Okay.
up the following week on January 12th, we have 2 additional homage covers coming out, and that's going to be Amazing Spider-Man #86, and that's going to be an ASM 362 homage. And then we have Thor #21, and that's going to be a Journey into Mystery #83 homage.
Nice. You're definitely going to be picking that one up, I take.
Oh, absolutely. I pick up every cover that I can. As long as I can afford it, I pick up every cover of Thor.
There you go. Right, right.
And then for the final week on January, or no, not final, second to final week on January 19th, we have 2 more covers coming out. And that's Captain America Iron Man #3, and that is a Captain America 100 homage.
Okay.
And then Hulk #3 is going to be a Hulk #1 homage.
All right.
And then for the final
Oh, we
week
get one more.
of
Okay.
January 26th, we have the final 3 covers coming out, and that is Death of Doctor Strange #5, and that is going to be a Strange Tales 110 homage. Iron Man #16 is going to be a Tales of Suspense 39. And X-Men Legends #11 is going to be a New Mutants 98.
Awesome. Awesome. So all of
Yeah,
January is homage month, essentially, for Marvel, as it sounds like.
pretty much. Yeah.
Excellent. Well, are there any pictures out of this yet, or are they just announcing?
There are some, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So the ASM or the Amazing Fantasy #15 is actually a Peach Momoko cover.
Oh, very cool.
So I'm sure you'll have that pulled for you.
Yeah, right. We don't have to say anything.
So yeah, there are a few. I don't think all of them are out yet, but I know of I think 4 that are out. So like the Tales of Suspense 39 is out,
Mhm.
the Captain America 100 is out, the ASM 362, the Carnage cover,
Mhm.
that one's out, and then the Peach Momoko one have been
361 or
released.
362?
362,
Okay.
the one with Venom and Carnage on it.
Yeah, yeah, the heads.
The ones where they're like attacking Spider-Man.
Oh, okay. Okay. I got you. Yeah, I understand. Okay. I'm gonna have to look those up so we can show our viewers here what they are. My only question really is they're not incentive covers, are they? Does it say?
It doesn't say anything about them being incentive covers.
Okay, because that would be one of my
So,
only worries, just because it's like if they want to do a fun homage, to all of these different titles, it'd be cool to give everyone a chance to at least pick up the homage covers, kind of thing.
yeah. Yeah. It doesn't say anything about them being incentive covers
Okay.
at all. So I'm assuming that they're going to be just normal like cover variants.
Okay. Hey, well, that's still awesome, though. So, guys, if you're interested in those homage covers, definitely talk to your LCS and let them know to get those on your list soon so you don't miss out, because they will probably be pretty popular.
And actually, I did find that they all have been released.
Oh,
So
okay.
I am looking through a gallery right now that I can send you.
Excellent. Perfect. Well, then you guys will get to see this here pretty quickly here soon. So, moving along to our next news topic. This one is about Skybound because they announced a new Lego comic series coming soon that will be having more information released when they have their Skybound Halloween Expo, which is in October on the 29th. And that's a Friday, I believe. And it looks like it starts at 10 a.m. And guys, if you guys haven't
Pacific time.
yeah, Pacific time. Good point. Pacific time. Like being Pacific time, I just assumed. But sorry, guys, Pacific time. But if you guys haven't had a chance to check out any of the Skybound online kind of like virtual cons, they're actually quite cool and a lot of fun. Some really good panels. Kirkman does a great job with Skybound, and they definitely do a good job at bringing content to their fan base. So check it out. It's going to be on YouTube and Twitch. It's going to be towards the end of the month on the 29th again. And I'm interested to see what's going to be going on with this Lego story. I mean, I love me some Legos. I don't know. What do you think, Nick? Like, do you have any ideas on what the story's going to be?
I don't know what the story's going to be, but I mean, it looks intriguing. They're Skybound's teaming up with, is it a Meat Publishing?
I think so.
Uh, so yeah, I mean, I've I love playing the Lego games with my kids, and we build Legos all the time. And Lego City is an awesome story as well as game. I've picked up some of the like past like Lego Batman comics and stuff like that, but those are all like one shots. They've never been an ongoing series. I know that there have been like Lego magazines that have like comic runs in them, but I don't know that there's been like an actual Lego comic run.
No, that's actually what I was going to bring up because I was just looking at the announcement here, and it looks like it's the very first Lego comic book, is what they say right here. So
Yeah,
I
I know that there have been one shots that have been called comic books, and I think DC has been the one publishing those
had
for
they.
like Lego Batman,
Mm-hmm.
but I think that's considered like a Batman story,
Yeah,
not a Lego story.
interesting.
So I'm wondering how they're going to, like, if this is like a Lego City type storyline or something, like something that's set in
It's
Lego,
the
whatever,
Lego
Lego City.
verse.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they so this will be the first book in the Lego verse. So
Yeah.
okay, all right, interesting, interesting. I mean, I'll be giving it a shot. I'll probably be watching. I'm sure I'll be watching the Skybound Expo towards the end of the month, and hopefully they get some great news. I mean, the last one I watched got me that was it Ruby Foil Negan Lives. You know, lucky enough in that mystery box.
Yeah. Yeah. And this
So
one is streaming on their, just follow their Skybound Entertainment YouTube or Twitch channels,
yeah,
and you'll be able to catch the stream.
right, all for free. But that's it, guys. If you're into the Lego stuff, definitely check it out, and definitely check out Skybound too if you're bored, because they do a really good job and they bring a lot of great content. So check it out now. Moving along to our third and final topic. This one I didn't even know was happening, but I guess there's another Transformers live action film in the works called Rise of the Beasts. Yeah, it's called Transformers Rise of the Beasts. And the news that came out today is that they are going to be revealing new Autobots and Decepticons that are going to be in these films, aside from the typical ones that we all know: Optimus, Megatron, Starscream, you know, any of those guys, Bumblebee. So they're going to actually be bringing new Transformers into this. And the movie is also supposedly going to be introducing Beast Wars versions in the characters in this film. Like,
Yep. The Maximals and the Predacons.
yeah, and I wasn't a huge fan. I was definitely a Gen Oneer, you know, with the Transformers stuff, and I tend to stick with that. But Beast Wars was okay. It wasn't just my cup of tea, but it's interesting to see that they're going to be bringing them onto a live action film. Like, that's kind of cool. And I'm just seeing this here, but it looks like this the guy that's doing this is it Anthony Ramos. He's going to be creating new bots called Terracons. Like, this movie sounds
Yeah.
all over the place.
Yeah. I mean, it looks like it has promise, though. I mean, the concept, the cars that they have are actually really cool.
Yeah, it looks like they're getting back to almost more traditional looks of the Autobots and the Decepticons, because they have a picture here where it looks like there's Optimus. Is that Wheeljack? Does it say
Yeah.
here? Oh, Peter Cullen's
Yeah,
going to be
Wheeljack.
returning. Yeah, Wheeljack.
It does say
that's what I
Wheeljack.
thought. Yeah, I was
And then
like,
RC and Mirage.
RC and Mirage. There we go. Yeah, and yeah, it looks like Peter Cullen's going to be coming back to voice Optimus.
Yep.
That's all I ask.
I do really like that they decided to put the film in the 90s,
Yeah.
since that was like the big push for the Transformers fandom.
So yeah, this is actually kind of cool. I mean, if they are doing a reboot of Transformers, which it needs, because God Almighty, they took that all over the place. But
I yeah,
I'm
man,
totally
I don't
into
even
it.
know what happened in the last two movies. Like, the first one was great. The second one was okay.
Maybe.
And then after that, like it just kind of fell apart for me at least.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I gave it until like when they brought the Dinobots in, and I was a little disappointed with them. But I think that was like the fourth film. Um,
But
but
Bumblebee was pretty good. So
I
I
still
was
haven't
happy
seen
with
Bumblebee
Bumblebee.
yet. Yeah, it's like I love the Transformers, but because of the old films, I've just got this taste in my mouth. It's like, it's just gonna be Mark Wahlberg again running around with a bunch of explosions and some really cheesy robot jokes and yeah, yeah. But I mean, if this guy can pull it off, I'm all for it because I want more Transformers. I want good Transformers, and this sounds like he's a big fan and he's going all out with this. So I'll give him a shot. I'm down for this.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm after reading his the article and visiting his Twitter page, like I'm all for it.
Yeah, and it looks like it's hit or scheduled to hit theaters on June 24th, 2022. So coming right around
That's
the corner.
pretty, yeah, that's pretty soon.
Man.
And this will be the first live action appearance of the Beast Wars Transformers.
Yeah, well, and the Terracons. So
Well, the Terracons don't have like a history though.
well, that's
So
true. Yeah, it seems like he's bringing them in because he just wanted to put his mark on the history of
yeah.
Transformers kind of thing. But
But like I don't know what the first appearance of Optimus Primal is.
oh, in
Or
the
anything like
comics,
that.
we'll have to look that up.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure with the Beast Wars stuff. But yeah, that's a good thing. A good point to bring up. Some of those comics may actually start to take off. Again,
Yeah.
I know the Transformers 1, nostalgia wise, all of those kind of nostalgic comics are definitely climbing. So definitely look to pick those
Yeah,
up.
and
While
if this movie is set in the 90s and it hits with our generation, I could totally see the Beast Wars stuff jumping up.
Totally, totally. Well, guys, that's going to do it for this week's New Comic Day pickup and the Let's Chat. I hope you guys enjoyed this list that we put together for this news and enjoyed some of the pickups we got. Guys, we'd love to see what you guys picked up this week. So please leave us a comment down below and tell us about some of the books that you're excited to read this week and what you picked up, because that's what we're all here for, man. We want to see this grow and we want to see and share the fun and the enjoyment of picking up comics on New Comic Book Day with you guys. So thank you all for watching, guys. We will see you later this week with our 10 and 10 review video. We'll catch you later, guys. Have a good one.
See ya.